Okay, so next, we're gonna do the same thing, but you can see there's a moment there, right? Where their hand gets a little bit free. And they can kind of pop it past my head. We're gonna use that to set up the Kimura, which is common. I'm just gonna cover a couple details from the Kimura that many of us know. It'll make sense, you know? It won't be as bad as whatever this song is that's playing, okay? This is Josh's music. Please turn this radio off before I commit seppuku right here and cut my guts out onto this floor. Rockabye. The 90s, dude. Sucked. Okay, so let's look at similar scenario, right? But I'm trying to keep my head on the inside. He's gonna pop his arm kind of out for obvious reasons, and then we're gonna work to progress to the Kimura. I'll show it from both sides. There's a couple details that I do that are different than most people, but make sense, okay? One is what I do with the free arm. One is how I make sure, or if they grab something, a lot of times if I got the arm trap, they're gonna grab a lapel or a belt or something like that. How do I break that grip? And we're gonna analyze that grip structure and understand what needs to happen for me to break that grip. What most people do is they just try to, you know, push through the grip, and it just doesn't work. So from this position, as EJ gets his elbow in, yeah, my arm comes over and I get under and I start staying low. Then I find my collar. Okay, that part's super important to trap them here and have a good collar grip to trap this arm. Okay, one more time. Once we're here, my hand comes over. I got a good collared grip here. If I can, what I like to do, I'll take my hand sometimes. If I can, I'll kind of bring my arm up and get his hand to the other side. That's how I prefer to arm bar, if I can get his arm on the other side. But this is gonna happen a lot, and that's okay, okay? I'm gonna switch my leg, and look, my switch and step is kind of quick. I go, and see how I stepped a big step. I didn't step a little step, but now my weight's in my left hip. So when I switch my weight, it's here. How's that weight feel, AJ?
Never got on.
Yeah, it never got off. It stays heavy. Then I can start smearing up. But sometimes as I get here, he starts grabbing stuff. Yeah, or he grabs his hands. Exactly. Turn. I'll have that moment where I get here and they're grabbing hands or they're grabbing stuff, and my arm bar is not gonna work. So I bring my knee in. That's the key part. Right? Gi or no gi. Whenever I get here and I feel them, yeah, whatever, my knee comes over. Then I'm pressured, right? Because once this happens, AJ's, and look, let's be honest. When I'm kneeling on your bicep, of course you can't use that arm.
No.
But how does it feel?
Hurts like a bit.
Yeah, it hurts. It's painful. It's frustrating. He's under, duress. It's not like I just took away his arm. I just took away his arm, and I'm putting 200, I'm probably 201 on his bicep, right? As I'm here and I feel that grip start to happen. Yep, look. Does everybody understand? Now, they're still gonna start making grips. So I get my arm under and I come up and I make that Kimura trap. Here's what we need to understand. So grip structure works like this. If AJ, on your knees, AJ, if AJ grabs my wrist, where's AJ strong? So if I try to pull my arm this way, it's not going anywhere. To break this grip of AJ's, my hand needs to go that way. That's common sense. Does everybody understand? Okay, but back on your back. So from this same Kimura structure, when AJ grabs something, where's his grip? Everybody see where's the hole? It's on that side. But what do? Does everybody understand? It doesn't make any sense. I keep my knee tight to his back so he can't roll out onto his back. but I'm gonna take my hands and go that way. Keep that grip tight, AJ. Then I come behind and I drop his thumb. Some people teach this way. Oftentimes when I do this and I go like this, they lay on their back. And I lose some traction. So I like to keep my knee pinched, my back knee pinched, and my knees are pinching AJ together. One, I'm up and over and I put it right down to his dorsal fin. Once I get his thumb behind his spine and hip, all I do is use my elbow to drive his elbow forward and pull his wrist in. This is my Kimura. Up and in. And the pressure's quick and fast. You don't have to be up here doing all this 18-wheeler driving. Grips. 1. Over. Pressure. And I finish my Kimura. Okay? And I do that transition from the arm bar to the Kimura. So I'm not attacking a singular weapon, I'm attacking in tandem. Make sense? Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Thanks for stopping.